Coming up on our show today, what do you need?
There's a headphones and they're sitting right in front of me.
What? Oh. Coming up, one El Jefe. He and I will have to pick our records. Each year we predict the records of the Bengals and the Colts. And we've been pretty good.
1 year, was it 2 years ago, we were both right there.
Yeah.
I think we both missed it by a game, or maybe one of us even got it exactly right.
Yeah. So we'll take credit for that. I mean, we're predictors.
Oh, I don't know what to start with.
It's the Wake Up Call with Phil Quinn, brought to you by Phillips Drugs on Richmond's Classic Hits.
6:45 on your wake-up call. We are brought to you by Phillips Drugs, your good neighbor pharmacy. 55 degrees outside, and thanks to everybody watching on Facebook as well. Lots of people having fun with this, Jeff.
That's what I hear.
I'm surprised. And so I loaded. I started doing it the end of July. So basically, we've got a month of this going on, and I've also got each one of these segments uploaded to YouTube as well. And what's interesting is that people have been saying, every time Jeff walks in, he's always yelling it. And it did. I'm watching, and it's like 4 days out of 5, I am going live as you are walking in. You're like, but it really is because it's your first time you've gotten up and moved around.
That's
so
right.
he's been in there cranking the news, which you're going to do now. Crank the news
I
out
am.
for us. All right.
I am, man. It's crime, and more crime today. Let's
great.
start with...
Great.
Yeah. Let's start with what happened yesterday at the Wayne County Courthouse. Apparently, these three people concocted a scheme to smuggle some meth into the jail, and the way they were going to do it was to pass it to an inmate who was awaiting a court hearing. Now, these three people are facing a whole bunch of new charges, including dealing meth. That would include, where did they go? There they are. Dylan and Lanny Foltz, along with a third person who was Lauren Hadfield. So they are all in jail this morning. A big sentencing yesterday also at the Wayne County Courthouse. Justin Nolker getting a total of 30 years, based mostly, or largely at least, on his previous criminal history, which is a mile long. He robbed somebody of their car here 4 years ago. He also stabbed somebody in Florida a while back as well. So he's going to be done for at least 22 years and some change there. Let's talk a little bit about a sort of an interesting case. We talked yesterday about Denise Flum, who went missing from Connorsville way back in 1986. It's not the only long unsolved Whitewater Valley murder case. And this week at Canal Days, there's going to be a booth set up by the family members of Ann Harmeyer of Cambridge City. Now, a lot of people don't really know this story, but she went missing way back in 1977. She was a Cambridge City resident. She was headed back to IU. Her car broke down near Martinsville, and she was found dead in a farm field after having been murdered. Shortly after that car broke down, her murder has never been solved. There was a new lead in the case developed earlier this year, but still no arrests have been made. So that's why the family's going to have a booth at Canal Days this weekend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That lawsuit at the Interfaith Apartments, 3 of 5 defendants have been dropped from that lawsuit. Nathan Wilkinson seeking unspecified damages after his father died there. That's been nearly 2 years ago. It doesn't seem like
No,
it's
it
been that
doesn't.
long, but happened back in November of 17. A crash on I-70 yesterday. A father-son truck driving team crashed on I-70 in Preble County. The driver actually choked on a soft drink, lost control. Good news there is that there were no serious injuries in that one, although the highway was affected for well over an hour in that one. And I will end with a couple of notes this weekend. It is Canal Days. It's also Pottery Palooza.
Yeah, I'm going to be there.
Yeah,
I love it. It's a great event. Pottery Palooza is one of my top 5 events that I go to every year, and because it's art that you can use. So it's like cool handmade stuff, and they've got demonstrations and all that sort of thing. And the Richmond Art Museum does a good job with it, and it's all on the lawn, and it's free to go to. You know, you only got to, if you want to buy some food or buy some pottery, but a lot of the local potters, and then regionally they got in Cincinnati and Indianapolis potters too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it and I go, not me. You're not going to see me doing the Demi Moore, Patrick Swayze thing. we're not, no, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Yep, and I will end with this one, and then we can get on to our predictions, which is what everybody's waiting for
Yes.
with bated breath.
Yes.
Some financial help is available for local college students. Details of that out today.
Oh, good.
Called the Wayne County College Fund, and it's designed to help with tuition and books. To be eligible, a couple things. You have to have graduated from a Wayne County high school. You have to have also filed for state or federal financial aid, and you also have to be attending either IU East, Ivy Tech, Earlham, or Purdue Polytechnic. And you can get more details on that through the Wayne County Foundation.
Yeah, by the way, parents, go Ivy! Oh, no, I mean, seriously, the idea that you can't go to college in the town that you graduated from high school in, that kids are like, yeah, I just got to go. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop that.
Yeah.
It's expensive. It's expensive. And I would still get to see you, Megan. All right. Let's do the question of the day first, and then we'll do our predictions. Our predictions, by the way, we predict the full season of what the records are going to be for the Bengals and the Colts. And we have serious jack on the line. It's a major bet. I don't think we've ever put money down. You want to do $1?
Sure.
Okay.
Do
All right.
$1.
Well, let's do $1.
Right.
Okay. Our question of the day, though, is can you date someone with the same first name as your mom? In your case, your mom or dad, but in your case, your mom. No.
That is such a no.
No.
And it also applies to a brother or sister.
Yes.
It's just a
You
big
can't
old
do
no.
it.
No.
You can't do it.
No,
you may
no.
be the most compatible people on the earth, but if no,
You better come up with a good nickname then.
I still don't think you can do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I'm sure that there's probably some women out there, like if their dad is William and they're dating a guy named Bill or Billy. I mean, I guess you can make that work, but I just no.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Okay, let's get to our predictions.
All right.
The Bengals have a new coach.
Yes.
Is the Red Rocket? Is he on the ropes? I mean, could he get traded if he doesn't perform well this year? I mean,
He's gonna get killed by about the second game because the offensive line is so terrible.
okay.
That's terrible. So I am going to go an extremely optimistic, and underline the word extremely
Okay.
optimistic.
Yeah.
5-11.
Really?
Yeah.
What were they last year? Were they 4? Did they win 4 games?
I don't remember exactly. That was more than that though.
Okay. Well, the Colts, we know their problems. Their quarterback quit on them. Or retired, whatever. Jacoby Brissett was given $30 million. They've got a lot of faith in him. Brian Hoyer from the Patriots is the backup quarterback. I do like their offensive line, and of course the Colts have a better defense, but they're in a tough division. The Titans, they were just on the cusp of going to the playoffs. You've got the Texans and Jags are all in the South Division. So 8-8. I know that sounds like
I
I'm.
knew you were going to. There.
I know. I just.
I knew it was going to be one game either side of 500.
Yeah,
500
that's
start.
right. Yeah, I could go. Do you want me to go 9-7? So
No, you
I
already
feel like
did.
I feel like I got a chance.
All right, you can change it. You do
No,
whatever.
no,
you
no.
want.
But I'll leave it at 8-8 because I don't know.
All right.
I don't know, but I don't think they're going to win very many division games, and they're not. I don't think they're going to win this Sunday either.
All right.
So that's what we're doing.
When does baseball season start?
I don't know, but I don't know. The Reds are out of it, right? I mean,
Yeah.
okay.
Done.
I don't think the Cubs can do this wild card thing. I don't think they've got. That one game wild card. It's fun, but I'm just not sure. I don't think they've got it. I think it's going to be. I think it's Dodgers, Yankees, or Astros and Dodgers, something like that.
Yeah.
Jeff, have yourself a great weekend.
All right, you too.
Fest, Saturday,
He just
September
winked at me.
14th,
He's never winked at me
featuring
before.
You know what? I did wink at him, and I don't know why I did that. I've never done that.
Makes me feel kind of creepy. Now I'm leaving.
I'm sorry. That's not good. Okay. All right. So, Jeannie Rush from The Secret Ingredient joined the show earlier this week. We're going to be playing that interview. If you haven't listened to her talk about being 40 years of business and how you can do that successfully and how hard it is, please do, because she is quite an amazing businesswoman, and to be in downtown Richmond for 40 years and still cranking it out is pretty awesome. Jen Steele's going to be there live from 2 to 4. Also, Leslie Bolster is going to join us later in the show. She's with More Than Words, a United Way program, and they have that value word they do each and every month. This month's word is trust. And then finally, we're going to do Free Plug Friday. Find out what's going on your home and Wayne weekend. We talked about Pottery Palooza and Canal Days. There's quite a few other things as well. So thanks for everybody watching. We certainly appreciate it. We're having some fun doing the Facebook Live thing. And don't forget, we're still on the radio. Always. 6 to 9. Bye. Have a good weekend.